Good morning, students. Today we will be continuing with the yesterday's topic. All right, yesterday we studied about the formation of image. All right, when the object was at infinity. Okay, for the convex lens, right? And today we'll be proceeding further. Okay, you just see the you just go to the box, okay, in the page in page 178 of your book, that is table 10.4. okay, you see the first one, that is when the object is at infinity. Okay, the position of image is at focus, that is f2. All right, and the relative size of the image, it is highly diminished, that is very small, equal to point size. And then the image is real and inverted. Okay, why it is real and inverted? Because in case of lenses, okay, image formed at the back of the lenses are real. Okay, that is because in this case we are mainly concerned about refraction. Okay, and in case of refraction, if the light goes to the back of the lens, then the ray of light is the real ray of light. Okay, see, this is real, and when the image is real, it is always inverted. We know that, isn't it? Now second case is when the object is beyond 2f1 at 2f1, another is between f1 and 2f1 at f1, between f1 and optical center. Okay, we will be like for looking forward with the every cases of the lens, okay, with the help of the ray diagram like this. Okay, you see here. Now coming to the next, when the object, okay, when the object, all right, when the object is at like beyond 2f1, that is beyond center of curvature. All right, see, first ray of light will always be parallel to the principal axis. Okay, likewise we studied in case of mirror also, isn't it, spherical mirror. And second case, the light, this is more easier than a spherical mirror, I say, because see, you can blankly just make the second ray of light crossing the optical center in this case. But in the previous case, some ray of light was passing through focus, some was passing to the center of curvature, right? Second ray of light, first is always parallel to the principal axis, but the second ray of light, some was passing to the focus and some was passing to the curvature. But here first is parallel and second is passing to the center optical center. This is like, you can blankly put this, isn't it? That means it is more easy. Now see, this is parallel, and then after hitting the lens, okay, it will pass from the focus, this is f2. Okay, and it is passing, and second ray of light will go straight from the optical center, and see the point where they are meeting, the image is formed out there. Okay, and the image is inverted, right? And the image is real because it is formed at the back of the lens. That means it is real, as it is made by the real ray of light. Okay. Now second is, you see, when the object is at center of curvature, that is 2f1. all right, first ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, so it will pass through the focus. Second ray of light will directly pass from the optical center, and it will, okay, see, optical center, and it is meeting at 2f2, that is another curvature. Okay, in the case of mirror, what was happening when the light was passing from the curvature, right? When the object was at curvature, the image was formed at curvature itself, because there was only one curvature, right? And the image was formed at same point, isn't it? Do you remember that? But here you see, image is formed at the different point, but the point you see, that is the curvature itself. Here there are two curvatures, so if the object is in the curvature c1, then the image is formed at the curvature c2. One more time, I just want to brief you that curvature and 2f1, okay, c1, curvature 1 and 2f1 is same, and curvature 2 and 2f2 is same thing, just we are naming the point in 2f1 way, because to make it convenient for us, f2 and 2f2. All right. Now next one, you see the same thing. You can relate this with the mirror image formation only. Okay, see next one, you see the line is parallel. The first ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, and when the ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through the focus. Okay, and when the ray of light, and the next ray of light will always pass to the optical center, and the point where these two ray of light meets, okay, is the point where the image is formed. And what is the nature of this image? This image is highly magnified, right? This image is magnified, and that means the size of the image is larger than the size of the object, and then it is inverted, and then it is real. Okay, now coming to the next case. This was the case when the object is beyond object is between 2f1 and f1, that is curvature and focus. Okay, when the object is between curvature and focus, the image will be formed beyond the curvature. Okay, and when the object is beyond the curvature, the image will be forming between like focus and curvature, isn't it? The same thing vice versa is happening. See here, in this case, okay, you see in this case the object is beyond the curvature, right? So image is forming in between curvature and focus. Here it is in between curvature and focus, so it is forming beyond the curvature, isn't it? Now next one is, you see here, okay, here the object is at focus. Okay, when the object is at focus, you see first ray of light is going parallel, and the second ray of light is entering from the optical center. Okay, and you see here there is no chance that these two ray of light can meet anywhere. Can you see? Isn't it? There is no chance that these two ray of light will meet anywhere here, but it can meet at the point infinity. Means after it goes and goes and goes, and these also goes and goes and goes, and they will meet somewhere at infinity. Okay, you see here in the case E, when the object is at focus, see image is formed at infinity. That means why we are saying it infinity, because whenever we are seeing this, see, you can't say that yeah, image is formed here or image is formed there. You can't say that, isn't it? Because we can't see these two lines intersecting with one another, but anything is possible, isn't it? Nothing is impossible, we say, right? That means we assume that these two ray of light will meet somewhere. Okay, so we are writing that the image is formed at infinity. Now second is, you see here in this case the object is between optical center and the focus, and see first ray of light is, see, parallel to the principal axis, and second ray of light is again passing through the optical center. When the ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, it passes through the focus, and when the ray of light passes from the optical center, see, it goes straight, right? So you can see there is no chances of them meeting. You see here they were going somewhat in the direction like this, but here this is going down and down and down, and this is going up here like this, isn't it? Means their direction is totally different. It is going downward and it is going like this. You see it clearly. Okay, you see here they are going somewhat like this, but here they are separating. Okay, that means they will not meet at infinity, but when we extend the refracted ray, okay, we see them meeting somewhere. Okay, and that point is beyond the center of curvature. That is the name given is B dash. Okay, and this is the only case when the like virtual image is formed. Okay, and the image is erect, and also it is also enlarged. See, it is larger than the object, it is erect, isn't it? And it is virtual. Okay, because you see the dotted ray of light are making the image. Okay, I hope this is clear to you.